I'm nervous. Guys, how are we feeling about the world right now? Good? Nice. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. I felt a lot of boos. Don't worry, guys. When I become president of Canada, the first law I'm putting in is if you get a haircut and you don't like it, you get to kill the hairdresser. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, earlier this year I went in for a trim and I got a bob. I think I should be able to behead her, okay? That's crazy. I was wearing a scrunchie. I'm 26. That's not cool, okay? I will be running on a conservative platform, but only because I hate the gays, okay? Not for financial reasons. No, I'm kidding. I have gay friends. One is enough. One is more than enough, okay? Two, and that's too many men. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are we doing here? But I love my gay friend. He has this thing, he has gay logic. Did you know gays have their own logic system? It's very fun. Basically, they say something that, like, isn't true at all, but it contains the essence of the truth. I'm like, oh, that's so interesting. Like, my friend, he told me, he was like, Thea, I think I'm more susceptible to hemorrhoids because I'm a Pisces. I was like, really? It's not because you're getting fucked in the ass all the time? Also, you're a Virgo. And that looks like an anal fissure. Pull up your pants, you know? What are we doing? I'll tell you guys a bit about myself. I do get waxed down there. Yeah, I do. I know, and I'm so glad the summer of the bush is over. Did you guys hear it was the summer of the bush? I can smell remnants of it in here, so don't lie to me, okay? I know the bush is among us. Okay? I don't like that, okay? May I remind you guys that Bush did 9/11? Yeah, okay? So I'm bald for all those who can't be here today. But I went in for a wax recently, and it was like a normal day. You know, I go in, I take my pants off, naked from the waist down, Winnie the Pooh style, you know, ready to go. And I jump on the bed, and right away the bed is like too high up, and so my butthole's in the wind. And I feel the breeze go over my butthole, and I say, that's a bad omen, you know? Something wicked this way comes. I feel it in the air. But I persist, and I get on the bed, and I spread clam. And then two ladies walk in. And for those of you who don't get waxed, usually it's one lady. You know what I mean? It's a one-for-one situation. It's not a team sport, okay? Two ladies walk in. I was like, how curious. I wonder what's going on here. So I looked at my waxer. I was like, what's happening? And she was like, can this woman train waxing for the first time on your vagina right now? Yeah. And I said, yeah. Because I didn't grow up with a dad, so I don't know how to stand up for myself, okay? So then they split my vagina 50-50 down the middle. Which is a weird way of doing it. I would have done top-bottom, but whatever on them. 50-50 down the middle. The professional waxer, she took the left side and she crushed it. I was like, damn, that's good. So fresh, so clean. You're crazy, girl. I was like, I would pay for that. That's nice. She got the line in the middle so crisp, it's like a fresh fade. She would put the Nike swoosh in it to make it classy. And then the woman from the street did the other half of my vagina. And she fucked it up, of course. I'll cut to the chase, she fucked it up. I don't know how she got the wax hotter than the other lady, but she did. Okay, she burnt it to a crisp. It looks like Two-Face. Now when people go down to me, I flip a coin. Like heads, you give me head. Tails, we both die of sepsis. So it's festering, you know? No, I feel like, you know, things are bad right now. The world's on fire. My pussy's mangled. Like, it's a tough life. It's a tough life. And I think we need to bring back fun news, okay? I feel like the news is bad these days. We need to bring back fun news. Like, do you guys remember back in 2019 when that guy was throwing poop on all those students at U of T? Round of applause if you remember the pee-pee poo-poo man. That North America has ever seen. Okay? Because at least in 9/11 they got to die. You know? All these people got pee-pee poo-pooed and then they had to live after. That's crazy. That sucks. I feel like there's one person in here who doesn't know what I'm talking about, so I'll set the scene for you, okay? Everyone close your eyes. And then I throw poop on you. No, I'm kidding. Okay, close your eyes. Picture this, okay? It's the middle of winter, because it's always the middle of winter in this godforsaken city. And you're in the library, you're studying for exams, you're studying something horrible like organic chemistry or like psychology, I don't fucking know. And you're out there, you're studying on your fresh MacBook Pro that you bought for university, you're so proud, you're like, oh my MacBook Pro! Every note I've ever taken is on here, no backup, of course. No backup. You're studying away, you're miserable, okay? And then a man comes in a hard hat and coveralls. And a painter's bucket of liquid feces, and he throws it on you and the fresh MacBook Pro. Oh my God, are you joking? If that happened to me, I would close the laptop. I'd go like this. I go, and I would close the laptop, and I would turn around and I would hug him, suicide bomber style. Okay? Assalamu alaikum or whatever they say. Okay? And then I would walk away and I would wipe the pee-pee poop out of my eyes, Tough Mudder style, and I would walk to the top floor of the library, all the way up, and I would jump. And I would kill myself, okay? And I would splatter on everyone down there, second suicide bomber style, 144 virgins up there. And I would die. Are you joking? I don't want to live after that. I have no notes, and I'm covered in shit diarrhea. Those people had to get AIDS shots after that. That's insane, okay? It's horrible. And the thing about this guy is that he struck 3 different times. 3 days he struck. First time, that's bad luck. You know what I mean? I would kill myself, but I leave that up to you, you know? Second time, again, a little bit of bad luck. Like, how were you gonna know he was on a streak? Third time? Who's still in the library? He's on the loose! What the fuck? If there's a man throwing poop in Robart's library, guess where I'm not, you know? I don't know, I don't want to victim blame, but what was she wearing? Like, hopefully not wool, you know? I don't know, I looked him up, I looked our man up, and I'm sad to report that he was black. I know, every time you see a terrorist attack, you're like, please not us, please not us. We got the worst one, but he was Nigerian, okay, so that's not me, okay, that's not me. Send them back. Get them out of here, I don't like that. Okay, that's crazy. I don't know, they recently let him go, guys, and guess what he did? He sexually assaulted 3 women on the TTC. Right? I love the Canadian justice system. We're like, lock him up for a little bit. Maybe he'll be good when he comes out. He's like, no, I'm much worse. I'm doing much worse. But I don't know. To me, I think it's still, I would rather that than pee-pee poo-poo. You know? Like, touch my boob and don't put shit on me. That feels a little dark. I'll tell you guys a lighter joke. I think we need to stop teaching consent in school. I do. I really do. I think that people are using it wrong, okay? Mostly men. Men are using it wrong. The only time a man has ever said the word consent to me is when he's consenting for me to suck his dick in the middle of the night. Like, every man I've ever been with is like, if you wake up in the middle of the night and you want to put a soft penis in your mouth, I'm pre-consenting to that. I'm like, you can't do that, Jason. That's not a thing. Also, ladies, are we sucking dick from scratch? Not one yes. Not one yes. Okay? If it's not 45% hard, it's not going in my mouth. Yuck. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't know. I hate hooking up with losers. You know, like so sad. And you know how you're hooking up with the losers when you're hooking up and they go like, ooh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm like, is this a slumber party? Grow up, okay? What do I want to do? I want you to cross lines, right? I'm looking for you to show me how porn ruined your brain at a young age. I want to be choked Bart Simpson style. You guys know me. I'm a good person, okay? I'm a good person. And here's the thing about me is I have no moral qualms at all about trapping a man with a baby. Okay? I think that's my legal right as a woman. Okay? That's also on my platform, vote for me. Guys, listen, if I love you, I'm having your child. You know what I mean? Like, we're locked in on this, okay? I'm anti his choice. I'm pro our lives together for the next 18 years. That's how I feel, okay? And I'm not gonna trap any old man, right? Like, I'm not gonna trap a DJ. Or like a man from BC, right? Like, you need a real man. You need a real man. And you need a man with something to lose, okay? Because if you trap a man with nothing to lose, you've trapped yourself, actually, is how it works. That's bed mass, I think. I don't know. Listen, I would love to trap a man. The problem is that I really don't want a kid. Like, at all. And more than anything, I don't want to be pregnant all the way. You know, I'd love to be pregnant just a little bit. Like pregnant where you can still kind of get rid of it, you know? Where you're glowing, but it's like, stop calling it. That's what I want, okay? Because when you're pregnant all the way, things get fucked, okay? Social media has ruined pregnancy, in my opinion. Every day I log into TikTok and I hear a new crime that's gonna happen to my body when I become pregnant. Like, I log in and they're like, did you know when you're pregnant, your nose gets big and you get acne again? I just beat acne. Don't look closely. Barely beating acne, okay? I don't want that. My mom told me when she had me, she ripped hole to hole. Right? I made her open concept. You can see the kitchen from the bathroom. It's not good. Totally not good. Okay? I don't like that. I don't like that. I love having 2 holes. That's like the number one thing about me, to be honest. It's the reason most people like me. Thea, you have 3 holes. You have 3 holes. Yeah, but one of those is saved for when I'm really in love. The mouth, to be clear. No, I'm kidding. I give blowjobs. I'm a good woman. Thank you. I'm a saint. I'm a saint. Me, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, we're all up there. We're doing God's work. And I don't mind giving a blowjob. I really don't. My favorite way to give a blowjob is with headphones in, listening to a podcast. Ooh, it's so good, guys, because you can't hear the complaints. They're like, less teeth. Like, babe, I'm listening to my murder mysteries, please. I let him listen to Joe Rogan so we can both learn like new ways to mutilate women. It's nice. It's nice, you know? Nothing turns me on more than trying to figure out if Adnan Syed is guilty. Okay, that was for 4 people. That was a joke for me and 4 guys. Whatever. I don't know. What do I want to tell you guys? I hate the dating apps. I really do. I think that all dating apps were created by the devil. But I think that Hinge specifically was his like special little project. I really do. Because Hinge has this thing called most compatible. Do you guys know about this?
No.
Okay. Hinge does this thing where it shows you who in this god-forsaken city they think is your perfect match. And then every time it's just a criminal. Every time it's just Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I'm like, ah! I'm like, that's a mugshot. That's a mugshot as his first picture. They're like, yeah, you want him? For me, when I was on Hinge, every single week it would show me the same guy. And I was like, this can't be good for the algorithm, right? Like, I've already said no. And they're like, yeah, but you haven't changed, right? Yeah, you're still the worst, though. Like, okay. And I swear to God, in this guy's profile, 3 of his pictures, he had a rat on his shoulder. Right? Kissing the rat in some of the pictures. What sin did I commit in a past life? That it's me and Rat Boy for the rest of my life. What does the algorithm know that my ancestors did? I know it was the white side. I can say that for sure.